the newest music. If it's in the air or on the air, it can be in the palm of your hand, wherever you are, with the iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Over 1,500 live radio stations from across the country and over 15 million songs to create your own custom stations. Text IHR to 45495 to download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. Standard text and data rates apply.
You are tuned into WWE Lakeville, AM 1100.
The opinions expressed during the sponsored programs on this station are strictly those of the program hosts, guests, and callers and are not necessarily those of Beasley Broadcast Group, this station, its staff, other advertisers, or agencies.
You have just entered the building with your boys, King and Sane. Welcome to Shop Talking Random-ish, where conversation rules the nation and no topic is off limits.
You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
Now welcome your hosts, Rick King and Will Sane.
Greetings. What's good? The ATL. It's your boy Rick King. Thank you for coming into the barbershop talking random-ish with your boy Rick.
The lovely Starlight
is in the building. Our boy Will is serving his duty, doing his thing, trying to keep us safe, because South Korea president, North Korea, South Korea.
No, we like the South.
Oh, we like the South.
Cool.
South is good with us.
Yes.
South is always good.
Exactly.
South is always
We helped
good.
them become a country.
With North Korea, say his name?
Kim Jong-un, I think.
That's him, Kim Jong-un. Yeah, he turned down the Tennessee job, and he had other things to do. He
got tweeted up and vetoed.
Yeah, he turned down that job, so he trying to do his thing, man. But shouts out to my boy Will, him and the National Guard. Do y'all thing, get your training on, boy. Keep us safe. Thank you for your support. Thank you for what y'all do for us. This the barbershop, man. Ain't no conversation taboo. We really ain't got but one rule in the barbershop. What's that, baby?
Say what you mean what you say. Just don't be mean when you say it.
Hey, if you ever want to get into this barbershop, come on and holler at your folk. Number 404-603-8770. If you're living in your mama basement, still got a rotary dial phone, you can even call us. And she won't even bust you upside the head when the phone bill come through. The number is 1-888-926-7562. Please holler at your folk. Come on in here to the barbershop. What's good people?
How are you?
Oh, man, seems like it's been a month of Sunday since we've been up in here.
Exactly. You like running away from us. I don't know how I feel about that, boss.
I don't do that, man. I would never leave y'all, man. I hate not being here. It hurts me not to be behind this mic. It hurts, man. Oh, man, it hurts. It's like a high when they turn this mic on and they point at us. It's like a high. It's like a feeling of ecstasy that comes over me, and I'm like, man, what is this? It's almost better than. I said it's almost better than. I know y'all see this cat over here smiling, man. Y'all know anybody welcome in the barbershop.
We got a guest barber in tonight.
We got a guest that can fill up in the barbershop. This is my man. Tell them who you are, man.
Yo, my name's Mickey Page from Itta Bena, Mississippi. Naturally.
Hold on. From who? From where?
Itta Bena, Mississippi. ITTABENA.
Where the hell is Illa? Yeah, where that at?
Yeah, see, somebody was trying to say a sentence when that word got decided to be the city name.
Chopped up.
Those are two words. Itta Bena, ITTABENA.
Where's that?
It's in Mississippi. In the Delta, the heart of Mississippi.
We know it's in Mississippi.
It's in the Silk.
What part of Mississippi?
The Delta.
What's the big city it's near?
It's near itself. Itta Bena is where I'm from, and that's all I'm claiming. I'm from Itta Bena, Mississippi, and that's where I'm claiming. All right, now.
You and your family?
My whole family.
Right there.
So you ain't like them people from Alpharetta that like to claim Atlanta?
I claim where I'm from. Okay. That's fake.
Where you from?
Bougie.
Where you from?
Itta Bena, Mississippi.
How many? Who else from Itta?
It's the birthplace of B.B. King.
Okay,
Jerry
okay.
Rice went to school at Mississippi Valley State, right across the street from where my mama lived.
But that's also in
Bena, Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Why?
All right, then. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell you
Why
put
you
some
do-
respect on the
It
name, bro.
doesn't sound like no.
Back on it.
A little bit, y'all got Valley State over there. We can get a little bit. We can get a little bit.
And the man on behind the glass tonight, my man. First of all, we got to give a shout out to my man Maximilian. A little bit under the weather. Hey, Maximilian, you get better, baby boy. We need you on this mic.
It's okay. You don't have to be sick because the Giants suck.
Well,
Love you anyway.
boy, I sure wanted to talk to him about them Osiris Giants and what they doing over there.
Nothing.
But yeah,
Geno
exactly.
Smith.
Gino, you gonna sit down. The man who's started probably every game since he's been in New York.
Yeah, I think he's only missed like maybe 2 ever.
I mean, and you gonna sit him down to play Gino? So they tanking. They officially tanking.
Yeah.
They trying to get the
They're
number one
getting
draft.
drafted.
Oh
They're getting
man.
drafted.
But is the coach gonna be around to enjoy that draft pick?
I don't think he should be around.
He got to get going. He got to get going. How do you? I
Yeah.
mean, he's first of all he's terrible.
Yes.
Coaching. He's supposed to be this
In the words of the great Charles Barkley, he's
terrible,
He's
terrible. Man behind the glass, who are you?
Shoot. My name is Sean. I go by King though on the radio, especially, bro.
Oh, okay.
Your last name,
Uh-huh.
bro.
Hey, ain't nothing
We
wrong
in the
with being a
same
king.
family, bro.
Ain't
We in
nothing
the
wrong with
same
being a
family,
king.
bro.
Got
Hey.
2 kings looking like
Hey,
Yeah.
some jesters up
Get our
Hey.
bar. We go to the barbershop, get that cut straight.
hey, bro, that's what we do in the barbershop. we try to get something straight.
Facts.
Hey,
Some
all
gonna
of them
get
ain't
straight.
facts now.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's some options. Yeah.
It's some opinions.
Yeah, opinions in there.
Screwed in with a little fact.
Yeah.
A little
But we
made
getting it
up.
straight though. We getting it straight.
Hey,
straight, no takes.
Hey.
Damn
Straight,
true,
no
whole
takes.
lies.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I say, no conversation in the barbershop is taboo. Nothing. We can talk about a little bit of everything.
Everything.
Everything. Because you can get everything in the
Everything.
barbershop.
Everything.
You can get the newest.
Start hurting.
You can get the newest bootleg movies.
Oh,
The finest
fake Gucci.
wear.
Yeah.
You can get the fresh new
Matter of fact-
mixtapes.
matter of fact,
Yup,
We got
all
Black
of 'em.
Panther on bootleg already.
Hey,
Yup.
hey,
Marvel
This
ain't
is
even
what
got
we
that
hey,
yet.
hey. You might have to squint a little bit.
I don't run off on my blood.
Hey, it
You might catch somebody's head coming through the
Hey,
screen
hey,
or something.
hey, never
But you
mind.
can't complain. You only paid $5.
Hey, give me $5. And you already seen it with the fresh T-shirt.
What you talking about?
Yes, sir. You can get that all in the barbershop. Hey, but my man next to me, he one of them people that come to the barbershop, and he got a special skill that he like to come to the barbershop. Explain what you do, man. Why you here?
Well, I'm a plumber, and
Gotta have a plumber. You can find everything in the barbershop.
I know how to work through some stuff.
Okay.
You do some plumbing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But seriously, the man brought me up here today. I'm here. I want to talk about some of the subjects we're gonna talk about too. But they got me up here for rapping and whatnot, and tomfoolery and hullabaloo.
He an artist and plus he conscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unconscious.
Like to speak.
I like to sleep.
Some of the greatest rappers that were real rappers had brilliant conscious minds.
Okay.
We like
Well,
that. We like that about you.
I'm about one of the most dumbest conscious rappers y'all gonna have.
Hey,
Hey, you have what you
Kato,
say, bro. I
it
wouldn't
worked.
say that.
it worked.
No, actually, me and this cat met a few years ago, man, and working dead end jobs.
Correct.
One of my many dead end jobs that I've worked in my life.
Correct.
And you know, black men don't like each other. When a black man meet a black man, they don't talk. They don't,
Yeah.
because black men, we don't do that.
Now let me explain. See, the problem was Rick didn't give me that black man nod to let me know the world is okay. That every black man does when he see another strange black man. See, the man in the mirror just did it.
Hey.
See, when I met Rick, he didn't give it to me. I didn't trust him.
And because I didn't trust him, I didn't know him. You know, if you don't, I don't. Hey,
That's how I be though.
Yeah,
it's,
get a black man
it's,
head nod.
it's a territorial thing.
The national black man head
Hey.
nod. Everybody knows it. Either you go up or you
Go down. One
Yeah.
of the two.
Hey, but it was early.
It depends on your age. When you get old,
Yeah. If you a young man talking to an old man, give him that quick little
yeah,
nod.
you gotta drop your head for them. You throw it up, they don't know what you're doing.
Like, what's
over there.
going on with this man?
Yeah.
Hey, but now it was early in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I ain't friends with nobody at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't care who you is. And so, but eventually, by noonish, Don't woke up.
Yeah.
Got him a cup of coffee, maybe a bagel or two.
The buffalo.
Let's be honest, about 3 days later, we got cool. You know what I'm saying?
Getting a little better.
Hello, my name is Mickey. Like, just looking at me. So after that, I waited another day. And then he came back and said, my name is Rick. I'm like, what's the delayed reaction?
Hey, I had to figure out what he said. You know, he from
What do you mean, my name is Mickey?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What you trying to say? You reporting this song?
It's my name, fella.
I'm sorry.
But after we eventually talked, we began to realize how our lives kind of parallel.
Yeah. Back to the Future type situation.
Yeah, because he's 100 years younger than I am.
Yeah.
He ain't nothing but a child.
You see that salt and pepper on this man's face?
Don't hate. You trying to get there.
Hey, I like that, bro.
Him hope to get there. Him hopes
Hey,
to
man,
get
you
there.
know what? And honestly, in this day and age, I pray I get to that age, man. I swear. Go on.
But we got to talking, and I realized that although he was young, he had an old soul.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he was from Mississippi.
There's a lot of us like that in the world.
Yes, and he was a good old country boy.
I'm sorry, fellas. Go ahead.
Yeah, enjoy yourself, man.
He was a good old country
Better
boy.
out than in.
And we got to talking. Like I say, our lives, it was a parallel.
Yeah.
The things that he was doing in his life were the things that I had done and kind of dipping back in. Yeah.
He's like the young black man whisperer. He just, shh, shut. That's how he used to talk to me in the beginning until I tell Rick who he was. You know what I mean?
Oh.
How you doing today, sister? I'm
How
going to take
are
over
you?
the show. How was your week?
It was great. You know.
What did you do? I don't know you. Where you work at, sister? I'm asking all these
I'm a
questions.
teacher.
Oh, you a teacher, Lord.
Yes.
Look at that. Another
Yes,
connect,
sir.
bro.
Rick,
That's
what you
another
doing?
connect.
Yes, sir.
Nope. You don't want to mess with that.
Yes, sir. She is an educator.
I'm sorry.
That's
You
a
know
good
what I'm
thing. We
saying?
need them,
14
bro.
more days. 14
No,
more days.
thank I say
Them
thank you for your
benefits good,
service.
though. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pay you when you off work.
I tell them thank you
we
for their
never
service.
Off work, I just don't see my kids, so that's what matters. I need some days without them sometimes.
Amen.
Hey man, I thank all educators for their service.
We appreciate you.
Because
Yup.
man, hey, y'all for real, y'all doing the for real thing.
Yeah, you know,
True.
Teaching makes
True.
all other professions possible.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why that to me is why I do not understand why
They don't get paid more.
they don't get paid more.
Yeah.
It's because too. To me, bro, it's like I think one of the main reasons why it's because it's so many teachers that are needed. Bro, think about how many schools
Bro,
there are.
But that's why you
Nothing
should pay.
nothing happens.
They cost more
Because
money.
Nothing can happen.
if you gave the right amount of money to
It'll increase
hold,
teachers.
yes, exactly. You
Yeah.
keep them. You hold people like that.
I don't think it's a lack of teachers.
It is.
Not,
It's a lack of good teachers.
It's a. I
Yeah,
would
I would
say
say it's probably a lack of good teachers,
It's
maybe.
a lack of quality teachers as well as teachers who still feel their passion. Because you get a lot of quality teachers who unfortunately get so stressed out and burnt out they lose, or they let that passion wane, or they might go seek out that second one that's not quite their full passion, but it's that plan B that kind of works in their mind when they try not to think about the stresses of teaching. Then they're like, okay, let me go work this avenue.
You talking about finding another job or career? You
Just
saying plan B?
doing something else because
Yeah.
it's like this is not working for me.
You usually tell me this with that. Do you think it's because of the kids and the fact that they're not learning? You don't
No.
feel like they're learning
It's-
good
No,
enough?
there's
or-
no money in people.
No.
It's just because of the money.
There's no money in people.
Hold on, that's what it is. It's because of the money. You think?
A lot of it comes down to the
Yeah.
compensation as well as the support given.
Yeah, now I can understand support, but the
'Cause you
compensation, I feel like I feel just like with basketball. I feel like a lot of kids, we love basketball, but it's just like I think it's really the money that make us really want to be a basketball player.
Well, there's
has something
I mean,
to it
money in
because
entertainment.
like
A lot of
Period.
people don't want to be doctors, but they go take that avenue because they know it's guaranteed some good money in there.
But who's teaching all them?
exactly.
I know it's
Like,
a teacher.
we
I know
did all
that, but
this.
I'm saying
Th-
that. So by
But
increasing
the
how
sad-
much money
but
they
the sad
make,
thing is though, it's not really about like just for me. It's not just about what goes into my bank account. It'd be nice if there was a lot more going in there.
Yeah, it would.
However, you know,
can't complain
right
with some
now,
more money.
I could say right now I had to make a move. So right now where I moved to,
Uh-huh.
I'm okay. I'm okay. It hasn't reached that point where I'm like, the scales are tipping. Right now, my scales are balanced, so I'm good. However, this week we did have career day at the school, and it was funny because a couple of my kids, or a couple of visitors in the classroom, asked my kids, "Oh, what do you want to be when you grow?" You know, the classic questions you ask the kids if you're coming as a presenter. And most of them gave real profession, so that was good.
True.
And 2 of them said teachers, and I was like, "Oh, that's sweet." And a couple of them, well, one of them that said teacher was like, "Yeah, I want to be a teacher because I want to teach and make money." And I was like, "Ooh, oh baby."
Wow, you
Like,
wrong field.
It was like you can't go into this field
looking for
the
money.
money.
No.
Like the
Exactly.
money will find
That's
you,
yeah.
but you can't go in for the money.
And I think
it's
that's
like,
actually a good thing,
you
though.
can't.
Like, you gotta have a passion for it. Like that, I think, and like you said, though, they losing passion because of the fact. I think that's because of the lack of support and the fact that it's so much is necessary
Not only the lack of support, it's not only lack of support from
parents.
there's a lack of support from the government.
Yeah,
because
government,
the government steady cutting educational benefits.
And telling us all the stuff we need to do this and whatever, but you cutting all the funds to do all this.
Yes.
And then you keep telling us to
Teachers
do
be
stuff
coming out their pocket. The
that
real good ones, the
not
ones who
even-
really care.
I mean, even the ones that don't care, you have to come out your
Yeah,
pocket
you still have to do
because you have to have things in your room
Yeah,
to be able to teach,
facts.
and it's not enough. And to me, like I said, I've been saying for years, because I've like I said, I ran a group home, and there's no money in people.
Mm-mm.
And
any public service.
yes, there's no money in people, and
It's gotta
Dang,
be your
bro.
heart.
Yeah.
It's
And
gotta
that's-
be your heart.
I
that's
feel like education right now, well, not right now, and it's always has been much more of a racket. It's about money.
Yeah, it's a
They don't
business.
care anything about the
And
kids. I've worked in
Yeah.
the school system.
Yeah.
I've been a teacher and all that, and I've seen how different things are handled by administrators, how they view
those in
things.
charge.
Yeah.
Administrators and teachers see things completely different. They see two
Yes.
different worlds.
Yeah.
A lot of times I've seen administrators bash down on teachers or whatever and say, you can't handle your class or you can't handle this situation,
Yeah.
when they could have problematic students in there.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of assisting the teacher, you will chastise the teacher,
Mm-hmm.
scold them, which leads them to not work as hard. It's
Yeah.
almost, I've literally seen people walk out of school.
Yeah.
Like,
Teachers just walk out of it.
and
Yes.
abandon their class, abandon
Middle
the
of
students.
day,
They tired, boss.
at this
I'm
point-
done. I don't work
yeah,
here anymore.
It's like
Yeah.
at this point, that could,
Yeah.
whatever happens
They
is
don't
what
even
I gotta
care no
deal
more.
with. I'm done. When you break a person, you break a person. And when the last people you want to break is somebody that's dealing with the public.
Yeah.
That's like you telling like when you have teachers leaving the way they do, or when you have people leaving the police force, and when you have good quality people leaving the police force, when you have good quality people leaving the fire,
Yeah.
the fire.
True.
You get
Fire
you
department.
get the
It's like-
leftovers,
Yeah, it's
and it's like whoever
oh
can
my
do
God, like now I got to put my life into the hands of what's left.
Yep.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But like I say, there's no money in people. We see no value in those things.
it. A major problem I've also seen is like, okay, it's easy to achieve like a degree to get
Mm-hmm.
to become a teacher, become a principal, become anything.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we mistake these positions as jobs. These are leadership positions, and everybody is not a leader.
Yes.
A lot of time people get in positions.
You're not everybody is geared for specific leadership. Like some people have to understand, you could be a teacher in the classroom and be a leader. You could be,
Yeah.
even a para could be a leader. Doesn't mean you need to be in the front office as an administrator. Stay in
And-
the classroom. Stay
yeah.
doing what works for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I've experienced myself personally when I was teaching. A lot of times people pass down responsibilities.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
The higher ups are sending it down lower,
Yeah.
lower.
Uh-huh.
And after a while, people are
The people on the bottom getting paid the
It's
less
I'm
doing the
doing
most
all
work.
this. Like, why am I
Always.
doing your work and you
Always.
still getting all this?
Yeah.
Always.
But then also, I think one thing I've noticed, just like this is my 4th year actually teaching, but I've been working with kids pretty much since like been doing anything related to like as an adult.
if you work with kids, you have to
Money.
have done this for
Exactly.
years, for real.
But I fought the whole education part because I didn't want to deal with the people involved.
Yes.
It was never the kids.
Oh yes.
And then you get in and you see like, okay, like Mickey, you say you were a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
To see a black male willing to deal with whatever he gets in a classroom is amazing. But then you get the administration, it's like, oh, he's been in here 1 year, he's been in here 2 years. Let's immediately push him up to the top. don't always snatch them out the classroom. Sometimes the kids need it in the classroom just as much they need to see it running the school.
Yeah.
And it's like they're so quick to pull out. I'm not saying don't pull out quality black men, but it's like, hey, don't pull them all out.
I'm finna step on the toe real quick.
One of my problems with the school system is a lot of the only black and Mexican men that you see in the schools are janitors, coaches. It's not enough teachers, administrators that are black and Mexican men or Latino men.
Because your black and brown men get pulled out to do other stuff, and then when they are amazingly great, they're running the school, and then you're beating them down from the top above. So it's like, now you just got them, I don't want to do it at all.
Say it. Say it. Look like
Let
you got
it out,
something.
bro.
Look like you got something. Ain't
You
nothing
said better out
taboo.
than in.
Ain't nothing taboo in the barbershop, bro.
Better out than in.
Y'all don't know me, and y'all don't know where I work. I'm a guidance counselor right now, and I'm part-time. So it's a lot. Me being one of the males in my school, I get a lot of stuff put down on me. I have a lot of responsibility to kids. It's a lot. Pressure. But then I still have sources coming to me and giving me a very hard time, even though I'm taking on a lot of responsibilities and they using excuses. Oh, you're a man, you're a guy, you're supposed to be able to do these things. But forgetting the fact that you're human.
Exactly.
And you get tired, you get frustrated. I work 12 hours. I wake up at 5 and go to work at 7:30, and then I do an after-school program. And my boss will have people leave me by myself with 20-plus kids, and after school, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
But I get chastised for trying to do better. The thing I've learned that with education, it's a woman's world. Education is a woman's field. No, not trying to be sexist or anything. It's
women they deal better with kids.
Honestly, I see where you're coming from, because the way it.
Think about like what she just said
the
about
way the system
men
is
don't really
set up.
teach. Men aren't in the schools.
Yeah, I mean the way this country set up education, it was supposed to be that nurturing, keep the kids during
based
the day
off the church.
while the parents
School system is based off the church.
The parents are now working.
It's
and
an
it's
extension
whatever.
of the home or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if it's an extension of the home, who's the main one dealing with the kids in the home? It's
mother.
mom. It's grandma. It's auntie. So when you were in the schools, that's what you saw. And then it got to a point where it just seemed like anybody that loved and wanted to be around kids and wanted to see them do better started being in there. So you started seeing you started seeing men, or the boys started seeing men that looked like them, be it whatever race they were. It was like, hey, you look like my daddy. You look like my uncle. Oh, okay, you in the classroom. Especially when they get to that whole, anywhere from 3rd grade to definitely about 10th grade. 3rd grade to 10th grade, they need to see that. They need to see a man
they need to see
that care at any time.
Because believe it or not, I have worked at 3 or 4 schools as a janitor. Oh, excuse me, a custodian.
Stupid.
Yes.
But sometimes the
that's
custodians
actually
get over to the kids better than their classroom teachers.
That's bringing me to my point. I mentored a lot of kids while being the janitor. Hey, Mr. Rick. Hey, dog. Come here, man. Let me holler at you. It's plenty of kids. Because you can tell the kids that need something.
Yeah.
They just need something. They need.
They need a father figure in their life. They need males.
Yeah. And it seems like if every school I ever been to, a lot of these kids gravitated, and I gravitated to them, and that's why I say they need to see. To me, they need to see more brown, black men doing something other than being janitors, being other than something than.
I mean, that's the reason why I think being a principal would probably be a good position. Or not even, you don't have to be the principal.
It's good if you use it in the right
way. Assistant principals, being the guidance counselors, being those guys who just, who go inside. I forgot what we used to have a dude who he was the one who would talk to those kids who would be messing up the class, the misbehavior kids. He'll be the one who be talking to them. He'll talk to them during class, after class, see about their grades, all that type of stuff.
And the children believe that he cares, and that's why they gravitate to him.
But even with that, even if for some reason in this school the only males that the boys see just happens to be the custodian, if most custodians in a school, they're there and they care, and it's like,
Yeah.
If nothing else, you hear them talking at the end of school, and kids be like, "Oh, but I want to do this," and it was like, "Yeah, but you gotta be good in school. They're also teaching them that hustle. So it's like, yeah, just because you see me doing this, doesn't mean you need to just only focus on this as a job. It's like now it's about what's your hustle, what's your passion, what's in you."
One of the best conversations I had with one of the kids is, because we got to talking about sports, and I ended up doing some stuff. He was like, "How did you end up being a janitor?" Choices. I said, "Bro, life is all about choices.
Facts.
If you make the wrong choice, sometimes you have to end up sweeping the floor." Because in my life right now, I do what I have to do in order to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And when you have a wife, I was married at the time. When you have wife and kids, it's not about.
Yeah, you can't do what you want.
It's not about doing what you want to do. It's all about doing what you have to do to make sure the people that depend on you are taken care of. So the moral of that story was you need to make better choices.
Yeah. And I think just on that, my only last thing I say before I get off the quote unquote teacher educational soapbox would be for parents nowadays. Stop giving your kids everything just because we get the fact we didn't always have it.
Correct. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's not about, oh, I didn't have this, I'm gonna give it to my kids. No, you give it to them, but you show them you've earned this and you can lose it.
It's a lot less discipline going on right now too. Everybody's trying to be the kid's friend.
And even that is just okay. I didn't have it. I'm gonna provide it for my kid.
No.
That's true. I had things given to me. I had things provided for me. My worth I hated the most from my mother was maybe. I told her something. I was like, just tell me no. If it's no, I'm okay with that. I hated maybe because now I'm thinking, okay, what do I have to do to get that to be a yes? Or, ooh, if I do this, is it going to turn up to a no? So now she put it all back on me with the word maybe. These kids don't have anything put back on them. They're so entitled that it's like, I'm scared for what the rest of the world is going to be. It's like, really, we're just going to have a whole, 2, 4, 5 generations of entitlement?
I mean, this is a generation of entitlement because everybody's seeing this is a microwave society.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it now.
And
nobody
we're competing
wants
we're competing with everybody.
Yeah.
My son got on Jordans. My son got to have Jordans too. Everybody's too busy. People are making their children into ornaments or something especially Facebook time. Anytime situations go on with the schools, and you've known this for yourself, an event where parents can come and take pictures or something. Yeah. Oh, they're there. I'm not claiming every parent because some people are always there for the kids.
Yes.
But then we have parents that you can call. And I know I've called parents and it's like, hey, I can't do nothing until I get off work, or I can't do nothing. This is your problem until.
Or even if you call and be like, really, how many times are we gonna have?
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Why y'all not doing nothing with this child?
Numbers. We got a list of 10 disconnected numbers, and we calling through the whole family tree to find somebody that can get this kid.
It's a real serious problem, and a lot of problems. And we don't even work at the same school. It's a national problem.
It's a national problem.
We're forgetting the importance of education, which is the children. Everything now, this is a business.
Exactly.
And if you ever, and I'll quote, what's his name? Dr. Umar Johnson. If you listen to him, he was on the Breakfast Club. And
he said some decent stuff.
He's an angry guy, but he said something.
He gets some stuff right.
A lot of times they put kids in special education just to get money.
Yes.
And it's like,
But even if the fact that there is money there, and I do believe if a child has an issue and the special needs services or exceptional kids services can help them get better or understand whatever issues they may have to make them better people, do it. We have so many parents that either putting them in there for that check for Social Security,
or they don't want to take time and help them learn.
Some of these kids just damn bad, and they need their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what? And since you want to talk about Itta Bena, Mississippi, we did corporal punishment. We did that.
And I had no problem with corporal punishment.
And it's like,
say it again. It'd have been a capital city.
It'd have been a Mississippi. It'd have been a Mississippi, man. But the thing about it was, we had a lot of male representation at our school. Even though we were a small town, we had coaches, we had principals, teachers, lots of them, and each and every one of them had a paddle, and they would beat our tail. Everybody felt like an uncle or an aunt at that school.
Yeah, because that close knit. And everybody cared about you because the teacher stayed in the neighborhood.
They'll tell your parents would get told, "Hey, I whooped so and so today," and your parents would be like, "What they do? I'm gonna get them when they get home."
Now
what you touch my child for?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Like,
Your
even for me,
it
I
takes a
remember
village, man.
Growing up, went to a local Christian school here. They believed in sparing the rod was for the child.
Yes.
And I mean, it did eventually get to the point where the school made sure there was a legal, document signed by the parents or saying if you do not want us, it's like if you do not want us to do it, and we feel your child has done an infraction worthy of it for our discipline, we will call you to the school and you can do it. And so there were like maybe one or two parents that signed that.
And then,
but at the same time, I think
your child is getting disciplined, and they understand the school has discipline over you as well as your parents have it.
Man, kids nowadays, I've been cussed out by so many elementary kids because their parents allow them to sit there and talk like this.
Yes.
And it's not, the parents be like, hey, they don't do this at home.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Like,
No,
they got it
No,
from.
they don't do it at home because parents slap the taste out their mouth.
Yup, facts,
we can't
facts.
touch their children.
Yup,
So,
facts.
and I've had kids who tell me, "You get your hands on me. You ain't supposed to do this. You ain't supposed to do that."
Oh, they
I'm
know
like,
all the rules.
If
Yeah,
you
they
know
so
what I'm
quick
not
to tell
supposed to
them all
do,
of that.
They
why
know all
don't
the
you
rules.
know what you ain't supposed to do?
Yeah,
Exactly.
They know all the
And-
rules.
But what I was about to say, I think one of the reasons why that right there happened is because of the fact, I think something that kind of, if we wanted that back, we can do that. We can have that.
It's not
But-
illegal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the problem with that, I think the main thing with that is the fact that the parents and the teachers, they don't have a relationship anymore.
No.
There's no. So
No.
you're just a stranger hitting on my kids. You ain't brother
am I a
Rice from
stranger?
across the street.
And I see your child more than
Yeah,
you.
I know. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. But I'm saying to the
I'm not a
parent.
teacher, I'm
to
just
the
saying,
parent.
though, you know
I know.
what I
I'm
mean?
saying to the
Yeah.
parent though. You're a
Class,
you're a stranger to the parent. So
Yeah.
to the parent, you're a Westerner. You just some dude at the school who don't hit my child.
Then
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
parent's responsibility to get to know the person
Yes,
with
it
their
is.
child
Yes, it
every
is.
day for the
Pa-
next
you
188
you got to
days.
join the
Yep.
PTAs. You got to make your presence
Yep.
known. You have to be in these schools, and that's one thing that I miss about.
That's a sense of
being-
neglect.
Yeah, being with my kids is being so far away from them now. That's why I got to get back to Clark County. Is because I can't just go to the school like I was doing, and just let them know that Zay got a daddy, Naya got a daddy that's real about his, and he real about these kids, and he want the best education that they can get, and the only way we can get that is if we all working together. So, but yeah, this thing is crazy, man. But we got to get back. We have to get back to getting this education right, because that's why I believe our country is where we are now, because our educational system sucks.
Direct problem.
Direct. Somebody just walked in the barbershop. What you need? What you want?
Yo, Rick, Starlight, and I don't know your guest name.
Oh, Mick.
Why don't you ask him?
I was just getting ready to ask him. What's your name?
Mick, man. Just call me Mick.
Mick Liddy.
Okay, cool. The topic is worthy. There's a few points that you're missing in reference to it. And by the way, our taxpayer-funded public school education does not suck. It does not suck. I repeat, it does not suck. Okay, here's the thing. Corporate punishment is a worthy tool for correction one or two times. But if you still having the same problems with that kid, even in a modified version, then suspension needs to be available to the school, and that's where they have a lot of problems.
suspension
they're not allowed to put these kids
they can
out.
only suspend for 10 days.
I don't
because
think
once you start
suspension
getting
ain't no
more than
good
that,
thing,
it messes
and
up your
especially if you
score.
got a parent who don't care.
If you're going home and playing PlayStation,
Exactly.
suspension means
That's
nothing.
vacation.
Yeah,
That's the
it
real-
wasn't like with us. We got suspended and got in trouble.
See, the problem, to me, the major problem is not just the education; it's also the parenting. So some of these kids, some of the parents that these kids come from, need they ass whooped.
Well, that brings me to what I was getting ready to say. The actual problem is the larger problem is the parents, not the public school system.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take this into consideration, the vast majority of the population in this country comes out of the public school system.
Yes.
And that's before
I
you
agree.
get to the Catholic
Exactly.
schools, and that's before you get to the non-Catholic but private schools
Facts.
as well as the Catholic schools are. And we have the strongest middle class on the planet Earth. And the reason we have the strongest middle class on the planet Earth is because of the value of our public school. Is primarily because of the value of our public school system and the people that come out of it. It's not. There is a problem with the way that it's structured now, our public school system, through the teachers and the administration. But the larger problem, when you see students that are problems in school, the larger problem is because their parents did not plan them from conception, did not design a plan after conception to get them through, and are weak participants in the public school system.
Okay. They need to
And
be
if the parents
procrastinating on
are
procreating.
Public school system,
You're not wrong.
and that causes
You're
a
not
larger
wrong.
problem. That causes a larger burden.
But the
thing is,
government
they here now. The
but they're
kids
still,
here now, so we got to move past that.
Now I do agree with everything you said.
Yeah.
But the government is also part of this problem with all the funding that they are cutting in the education.
Bro,
system.
even past that, like one of the biggest problems I see, bro, we not learning the right thing. They not learning the right things inside of school to me, bro. They should be learning things that's going to actually help them in life.
Yeah,
a lot of the
agree.
things they learning in there is stuff that it really don't matter to them, bro.
I mean,
Rick, do you know why the funding is being cut?
Why?
Because most of our public, and I'm referencing public schools, Catholic private schools, and non religious private schools have a little bit of different thing going on. Most schools, if you look at funding being cut, you'll find the reason that the funding is being cut is because the taxpayer dollars, the property taxpayer dollars, have shrunk, and they don't have the parents to compensate for the additional aid that they need in order to keep the school moving and the different programs moving. It's very rarely because of the government. People take our public school system for granted. They think it's just there. And it's always been there.
I think that's
so
part
we
of the
should
thing
just
too,
get
bro. It's not
everybody else
theirs,
got
bro.
before us.
I think
But
the reason why we're not going to invest
population
into
goes up and
that,
the cost goes up.
the reason why we're not going to invest into the school system like this, because it's not ours, bro. It's the public
It is
school system.
ours.
It's not ours. It's the government's.
No.
Hey, no, that's true. And when I was in Mississippi, the state came and took over a school district and just fired people, got rid of people. It don't matter how long you've been in the district, what type of changes you made to the school district. I've seen people who have given their lives to this stuff.
Bruh.
Kicked out because, hey, we didn't like this or that.
Yeah.
And
Are
it's
you
the
spending
government
too much
controlling
money?
this.
Yeah.
And I'm from a small town.
Let me just say this, because I wanna go back to listening.
Go ahead.
It is our public school system. It's not the government's public school system.
It's our
We just
neighborhoods.
don't have enough people taking advantage of it in a positive way in order to capitalize over it more so than the people that run
Yeah,
the government.
I agree. It is ways we
I
can
agree.
capitalize on top of that, bro.
I do agree.
But at the same time, if people don't own something, if
It's
we
a
don't feel
racket.
like our own ownership to it, bro,
It's a money racket.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, bro. That make it difficult for people to do that.
Think about the people who
Although we should,
who make
because we
hundreds of
should.
thousands.
The way we look at it, the way we looking at it is the fact that this is just a school. Why am I giving money to a school that they get during the $100,000 funds and stuff? They just blowing the money away. That's how you look at it instead of thinking of the fact that I'm investing into my children's life, into their education.
I'm gonna say this: it's a money racket. Look, it's a lot of people who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year as administrators, but they have somebody who has their foot on their neck saying, "If you don't get this the right way, we're gonna get rid of you." The principals and the administrators don't have time to focus on the trying to build up when they're trying to save their job. When next year, if I don't do this right and these kids don't learn this and take this test and ace it,
If these test
if they're gonna fire me.
if these test scores, if these test
that's what they worry
scores
about,
are
scores.
not meeting the criteria,
and they putting pressure on the teachers, so the teachers got to put pressure on the kids, and the kids are sitting there fighting back because they're not enjoying learning.
Yep.
Because this stuff is all about tests and all about
Yes.
money. Because
They're
if you
not-
score high on the test, you
Exactly.
get more money. You score less on the test, you liable to lose your
Lose
school.
funding.
yes, you're gonna
So
lose the Title I funding.
It's government control.
What you guys were saying, if what you guys were saying was true in the majority, and I'm referencing the majority,
Mhm.
so we're talking about a population of hundreds of millions of kids, okay?
Yeah.
If that was true, then our universities would not be supplied as well as they are with reasonably good
But
students.
Our
that's the
universities
thing, though.
are
That's
student
they're
loans.
they're
Kids
not
aren't going to
reasonable.
school.
But no, that's the thing, though.
They're paying.
No, that's the school. If you listen to what colleges are telling high schools now, and high schools are telling middle schools, and middle schools are telling the elementary schools,
What is it?
you're giving us adults that cannot take college level classes.
They can't
They
read.
have so many remedial classes in these schools now, like be it your state schools, your big universities, all across the board. They're tired of getting in adults who are in remedial classes. There's no way you should be taking a 000 level in college.
I had to take that in the
Ever.
writing class
Maybe-
because I couldn't write a paper to save my life.
But that's the problem, though.
Those
That's
students are not
because
representative of
now,
the majority.
Eric,
I was lazy.
baby, I've seen the stats. It's sad because I don't want to believe the numbers, but you can't
Numbers
not
don't lie.
believe math. Math is a true science.
That's true.
When the numbers say that in the last 5 years, out of graduating classes, it's been more and more kids who have gone to, even the ones going to your 2-year junior colleges, they're still needing to take a class that they should have had in 11th and 12th grade because they got pushed by.
Yeah.
That is the majority.
But the public school is failing the kids. I'm a kid from a public school. Are you one?
Did I come out of the public school?
Yes.
Yeah.
I came out of public school.
Where?
And, like, I'm dyslexic. I have trouble reading. And I'm blessed that I have a master's degree, but I didn't get it because of the public schools or anything. I got it because I refused to give up and go home and just not. It's up to the kids and the parents to fight their way through it because the public school is not going to prepare you the way you need to be prepared. They're focusing on tests and they're focusing on points now. It's not about what the kids know.
Yeah.
There are fifth graders who cannot read.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Bruh,
this high school.
high school. When you go around the table before start reading,
Say that again?
Yeah. What you
I
say?
didn't hear you.
You said there are fifth graders that can read? There are.
Most fifth graders can read.
But what about the kids who can't?
But
Those are the kids who...
They're in the minority. And why are they in the minority? Because their parents did not prepare them for going through school.
Okay.
But the sad thing is,
that's probably because their parents weren't taught.
Exactly. Think about the child who, like our guest just said, he has an issue with dyslexia. Okay, that's a broad thing, but it can be worked out. You can still learn with that quote unquote disability.
Theo
However,
and you know what? You're right. My parents were the reason I got to that point.
So
You're right on that part here.
And you realize,
and Theo made it too.
This does not look. I don't know. This doesn't look right. I
Yes.
can't get it. But you get frustrated, and then you had that parent that they don't know because they might have it. So it's been unfortunate because they kept getting teachers who may have been able to find this issue and help them, but you get that teacher who's stuck in a school with an administration who's only been put in there to help the stats of the school.
Exactly.
And they don't care about what their teachers are seeing. And the teachers keep telling them, look, let me help them some other way. And they can't because they have to show quote unquote mastery on a state applied assessment 3 times a year. And then you're testing these kids every other 5 weeks. That's too
And that's
much.
how kids
You
get
burn
pushed
out.
under. Like if
Now,
we don't...
now on that
to me-
point,
You burn
I'm with
out.
you. They do test more than they should compared
To
to
me-
where they should be teaching
To me,
the nurturing of learning.
to me, what happened was when they stopped teaching and stopped focusing on reading, writing, and arithmetics, our educational system went to hell.
Rick, I'm gonna let it go. You just got a low opinion of our public school system that you just go hold on to.
I mean,
But
I looked at the
let me
numbers.
say this: the Browns about to go 5-11. I'll talk to y'all later.
Man, pay the cashier and get on out there.
See,
Hey, y'all,
see, that's that
gonna
Cleveland
yes,
public school
Hey, we finna
system
get ready
in
to take
you.
a break. Please join us in the barbershop 404-603-8770. And if you're in your mama basement, 1-888-926-7562. Holla at your folk. We'll be right back.
You boy.
How you doing? We're back in the shop, talking random-ish. Right back at you once again. If you want to come in, it's 404-603.
Hey, bro, I ain't hear the Clippers. Y'all hear the Clippers? I ain't hear the Clippers, bro.
Yeah,
This is barber.
you in the barbershop, man. You in the barbershop, fool.
Just rude.
I'm sorry. I'm
Again.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and if you want to talk to that guy, you can call him at 1-888-926-7562.
Oh, I'm toll free.
Hey, like I say, hey, we back in the barbershop with my man Mickey. Like I said, you can get anything in the barbershop. You got all kind of musicians, you get politicians, you get them all in here. But tonight, we got a inspiring artist in the house. What are you inspiring to do, dog?
I'm inspiring to make a lot of money and put it back into the community. Save the rainforest. Bring the pounders back.
Oh, bring the pounders back.
Yes.
Pounder.
No.
No.
Oh,
okay. Oh, I thought you.
That's what they sound
How many pounders you know?
Zebra to me.
How many zebras you know?
Hey, was that pounder okay? Sound like
It died. I'm trying to bring them back. That's why.
okay.
They dying out.
Okay.
Well, he can go visit his cousins over there in Zoo Atlanta.
What's
He got
that?
some more.
Talk to me about your music, man. What you doing? What you doing with it?
Well, I'm a child of the hip hop era. I was born in hip hop. I was raised in hip hop, and I probably will die in hip hop.
Hold up, in Itty Bitty?
Well, in Mississippi, it'll be in Mississippi.
They had hip hop?
Yes, we had hip hop.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how it would get to Itty Bitty.
Although we didn't have like
Itty bitty Mississippi.
Yeah, Itty Bitty
while
Mississippi.
growing up, we didn't have like our national artists like a lot of you people from
Yeah.
Georgia had, like your T.I.s and everything. We did have David Banner and everything growing up.
Hey, David
And-
Banner was that
That's
dude.
a good one.
It's great. David Banner is great.
Yeah.
And we have, far as I know right now, is like most popular too is David Banner and Big Crit.
Big Crit is that dude.
And these are great people who like great
Lyricists.
representation for our lyricists.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're great representation for our state.
Then the Joker
Tucal, I used to listen to him.
what was this cat called? Po Pimp? Nah, it was a big dude and a slim dude. I think came out of Mississippi. I can't even think.
Are
you confused?
You talking about?
No.
I'm about to say,
It
that's
was no.
Memphis.
They came in. They came in quick. They was a Po some pimp. It was a big dude, but he could rhyme. He could spit. I can't remember. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna make sure you for this. Yeah, correct. No. I can't. It's not Po. I know who you talking about. But
they
yeah.
was up north.
So
like you were saying about Mississippi, we didn't have our own music. So us growing up, we listened to different stuff. We listened to Louisiana a lot with the Cash Money 3-6, not Cash Money 3-6, but Cash Money and No Limit.
Yeah.
Like my personal favorite, my favorite artist when I was growing up was Mystical. I just love how he delivered, loved his style, everything. Because even though Mystical would rap, you would think he rapping some real gutter hood stuff, but he could be rapping about one song was My House is on Fire, and it was the delivery was amazing.
The way he
it was just
delivered,
amazing.
yeah.
And we came up on of course 3-6 Mafia, Yo Gotti, and then we branched off into Texas in the area where I'm from. We got a lot of melting pots, so there is no defined sound. That's why David Banner don't sound like Crit, and a lot of cats I know that rap, they don't sound alike. They sound differently because we're influenced by different people.
Yeah.
But then it's like we got our own type of twang and style with it.
Yes. Well, I like Crit used to tell the story that his daddy turned him on to hip hop. His daddy might have been listening to NWA, some Nas.
Yeah.
So that's what he grew up on, listening to, and he and along with the 8 Ball and MJGs, Outkast and stuff like that, they kind of helped him do his thing.
Yeah, and like ironically, I grew up on a lot of hood rap, like gangster rap. But then, ironically, when the Kanye came out with his music, it like kind of opened up for people to be a lot more comfortable with who they are, and still
You could be educated.
Yeah.
You could be educated.
I mean, Kanye was a dropout, so it's not so much as being educated, but being.
But he gave a new life to Backpackers.
Yeah. He was comfortable with himself as a rapper.
Yes.
And not trying to pretend to be hard,
Yes.
pretend to be
Yes.
anybody. And I love
Yes.
it. And it helped me embrace my music on my own. Because I personally, I'm not hood. I'm not a backpacker. Just like as a person, I have a song coming out called Ghetto Nerd. Because I'm in the middle.
So you hood adjacent is what you saying.
Yes. It's good. But yeah, like where I'm from, it's an urban area. They do urban things there.
Itty Bitty, Mississippi.
It's Itabena, Mississippi.
They do urban things, and besides cow tipping and
I'm not from the farm. I didn't grow up on the farm. I saw my first farm. I saw my first farm in my life in Georgia. My first farm, I saw it in
How many
Georgia.
traffic lights y'all got?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Y'all got one street.
Hey,
Main Street. Go by everybody out.
Bruh.
And Martin Luther King. Run right into Martin
We're
Luther King.
small time, but we got streets, we got lights, we got everything y'all got. And you know what? We don't pay an arm and a leg to live there either.
I'm sure, because ain't nobody out there but your family.
Hey, but you know what?
The whole family.
Rich.
Your whole family.
I ain't even got that
I'm
many
talking
folks
about your
in I got a
whole
whole lot
family.
of folks. Come on, man. Get on there.
Hey, man, so, you brought us some?
I got a joint in there for y'all. And then I got a song in there for y'all, too. It's like...
So what is the joint, then? What's in that?
I mean, it's your radio show. If you wanted to get canceled, I don't mind. You know? I would still be on the internet pushing music and going to clubs.
I just thought I asked you, so you had a joint in there. I just wondered what was in the joint.
According to FCC policies.
But seriously, I got one song he's gonna chime up. It's called "Broke Adventures" off my new EP, and that's on SoundCloud. Y'all follow me on Mix Liddy on Twitter, Mix Liddy at Instagram, Mix Liddy at everything. SoundCloud, Mix Music -2.
Introduce your song.
The name of this is "Broke Adventures" by Mix Liddy.
What's going on with you, baby? Yeah, all right. How they been treating you? This the broke bitch in the Mix Liddy. I know you got something to tell me, baby. What you trying to tell me?
Yo, every day I wake up, I bake up and try to get my cake up and stay away from fake f***s that be trying to get me fucked up. Messed around and lucked up in a city where they buck, and I be trying to duck, cause niggas be like goose. See, I ain't trying to make the news, but TV screens, you know, make sure that my family cool by shining things, but for right now, I got the grind and groove. It's life it seems, but I don't get mad, cause I'm a nomad, still a Mississippi king. Since a ghetto nerd that stay on urban hill, that's what I do. Better wish me well, I'm smart as hell, but still I act a fool. Rather be myself than someone else, ain't worried about being cool. Just a positive splash or pay me cash for dreams that I pursue. Okay, I get it, got it, I got it. Gotta have it, I pop it. Pop it, show, stop it, funk your mama, watching boy. Rockin' it's showtime, and maybe in no time I hit you with dope lines. You feel it in your spine, how you ignorant.
Miss Liddy, where you going? I need you to bring it on back, baby.
Okay, I'm back at it like a bad habit. I gotta have it, it's true. I'm Baracus from the 18, so
Hey there, boy.
That's kind of nice.
Thank you.
Hey there, boy.
I like that.
Y'all do all that in the sip?
That's nice. Make me feel like I'm
Mississippi is the birthplace of American music. Of course we do that stuff.
Make me feel like I'm in a nice,
Y'all
you
just-
know,
y'all-
That was
pool
a big
hall,
statement
chill
he
spot.
just made. Is that true, Rick? Would you agree?
No, it
It's-
is
yeah,
the birthplace
yeah,
of American music.
American music, yes.
Mississippi
Yes.
is the birthplace of
Your
American music.
blues,
The blue,
your,
yes.
your old,
Yeah.
the
Boy,
music
B.B. King
we-
was born in
Everything.
Alabama, Mississippi, boy.
A lot of came from the blue.
Yeah.
One-
Baby.
you got- Hey, man, gospel came
Great.
out the blue.
Stuff, you
Country
know.
We ain't
came
got
out the
nothing but
blue.
Philly.
You know, that blues.
Learn
That,
something new
hey,
every day, bro.
When you
Outcast came from the blue.
When you sing and
Yeah,
play
yeah,
your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
you get a lot
I be
from
just
it.
crying on them.
Hey,
Hey, sometimes
Terrence
you-
Howard on the mic.
Hey, I'm living in.
School system suck. I
You lip nigga.
it's okay though. It's okay though. Ain't
Hey,
that-
hey, in
ain't that glory
fact,
too.
since we is, well, we ain't got but a few minutes left. Back at the,
got an instrumental for him, bro.
Nah,
I wanted to do it, bro. I got one for
Hey,
him.
I don't need no instrumental.
he said he don't like the instrumental.
Bro, I got an instrumental.
Hey, no. Let me just go.
Let him go. We ain't got but 5 minutes. I want to hear him do something. Shut down the music. Shut down the music.
All right.
Hit it.
We're going to do this beatless then. Yeah. Real name Mickey. All facts, but I ain't that dude. Just a cat from the SIP with a whole lot of issues. Always on the move. I get a whole lot of issues, but I can't let them get to me because I be in a whole lot of situ. situations. I hate waiting, but man, I'm being patient. Swear I hate math, but love money calculations. So people think I'm mean. I just really think I'm blatant. Like, we ain't on the same angle, homie. We are not adjacent. Nah, I said never dumb it down, so I won't. I pray this be the last time I use the phrase I won't. I grind real hard just to get everything I want because I know that if I don't, then my won'ts just won't. Born and raised in the Magnolia State. A clown, but don't try me because I tend to get irate. I always wanted to rap. I just chose to graduate. Like King, I had a dream. I just knew it had to wait. My only change is consistent, so I ain't gonna smoke today. This time you get it free, next dog you gotta pay. Grab your dictionary. I'm gonna teach you something new today. I told you my name was Mickey, and I gonna tell me what's my sobriquet. And now, dog, ain't gonna spell it. You gonna look it up. It's all in books, people. This way they hide the world from us. First they kill our culture, say rap music killing us. It's funny I had to eat as long and still ain't even had to cuss. I know it's late, but thank God for how he blessed me. If you don't like my real talk, then go ahead and next me to a song where I'm talking about weed or probably something sexy because your mind stuck on checkers. I'm just trying to give you chest, see. I'd rather fail than quit a model that I make. Can truly say I'm genuine, never been fake. Life's so hard, I'm just looking for a break. I know I'm good at so much, I wonder will I be great. They did better since I let go of the doubters. Can't talk to my friends no more, so stick to talking about us. I'm trying to impact the whole world just like the Twin Towers. Main focus, faith, family, friends, then the money, power. Beat.
Murder.
Bow! Hey, y'all check me out at Mix City on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Mix Music -2 on SoundCloud.
And it's a shame
Hey.
stuff like that don't get money behind
Hey. Lyrics.
It will, bro.
Give me
Lyrics.
time.
Thank you,
Give me
man.
time. I'm working.
Hey, man. I like that, dog.
Hey, I hope I can come back and talk more nonsense and tomfoolery
Hey,
with y'all,
dog, the
man.
barbershop is open every Friday from 8 to 9. Talking random bitch is always him, baby. You more than welcome to come back. Come back and bring, because you got an EP. Tell them where your EP can be found.
On SoundCloud right now. Once again, it's Mix Music. MICKSMUSIC -2.
Do it again.
How you spell it? How you spell it?
M-I...
Crooked letter I.
MICKSMUSIC -2.
You sure?
Mix Music.
You sure?
Yeah.
You positive? Because you looked up when you got a couple of letters. You
Hey, I
sure?
told you I'm dyslexic. I got to see the words in my brain, man. You gonna take it out
You
on
sure
me.
that ain't the joint?
Yep.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you bringing me out here, man. This has been fun.
Hey, you know, we ain't talked about none of what we were supposed to talk about.
Hey, don't worry. I'm coming back next week. We're going to talk about this different stuff.
Hold on. Hey. Nah, next. Yeah, come on back next week.
If y'all
Hey,
let-
nah,
y'all let me
in
come
2
on
weeks,
here.
though, hey, I need y'all to hear this. In 2 weeks, round two.
Getting
Y'all
it right
know,
before
hey,
Christmas.
round two, we going to go in. Round two in 2 weeks.
It's our Christmas present, y'all.
Ladies, fellas, have your questions for the ladies this time.
Sure, we'll be ready.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it in. But,
We
hey,
scared.
holler one more time at my boy Will Sane. Thank you for all the preparation that you are doing. You and your fellow soldiers keeping us safe. Thank you for what you do, man. Salute to you. Salute to Facebook. We love y'all. Keep following us. You can always go to our YouTube page, Talking Randomish YouTube page. Please subscribe. And y'all, I'm gonna get on my game. We're gonna get this thing popping, more popping than what it is. I'm talking to some people about trying to get this thing, but I need y'all support. Come on in here, get a commercial. Come on in here, sponsor this thing. Make Talking Random-ish part of your life, man. This is a movement. This thing here can get big, man.
Booyaka!
Hey, man, it's about that time to clean the clippers, sweep the flows.
Got a new bathroom version.
Hey,
Lock
Mickey,
the door.
you on the bathroom, dog.
Very beauty.
We out.
Y'all be blessed.